name is Alli, and I'm from the Kansas City Public Library. Today we are doing another Fandom yoga series, DC versus Marvel Yoga. So, in this yoga series, we will have a variety of poses inspired by DC characters and some poses inspired by Marvel characters. So you'll have to decide what your favorites are and let me know in the comments. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. What you need is maybe a yoga mat, maybe some carpet, something that you won't slip around on, and just your doctor's thumbs up that you are safe to work out and exercise. Other than that, you don't need any special equipment or tools. Make sure you've got lots of space around you so you don't run into anything or anyone. All right, here we go. We're gonna get started with Supergirl Super Breath. So Supergirl is related to Superman, right? I think they're cousins, I'm pretty sure. And she also has some of the same powers that Superman has on Earth. And one of those powers is super breath. So we're gonna start off and we're gonna sit in kind of a cross-legged position. We're gonna close our eyes so we can focus. Breathe in through the nose. And then we're gonna breathe out through the mouth. Super breath. 2 more times. Breathe in through the nose. And super breath out through the mouth. Last time. Out through the mouth. All right. Supergirl is amazing. She's got all kinds of great superpowers. We're going to move on to another super person, and that is Wonder Woman. So for Wonder Woman Pose, what we're going to do is get on our knees, and we're going to get our bracelets on, okay? So our cuffs, our bracelets, and cross those arms in front of you. We will raise up our bracelets at the same time as we raise our bodies, and then we're going to stretch to the right or the left. Either one is fine, as long as you do both. I think my right's going to look like your left. Okay, go straight up, and let's do the other side. Wonder Woman is maybe my favorite. I really love her. Okay, straight up and coming back down. Okay, we're getting ready for Black Widow Pose. So again, we're on our knees. We're gonna stick one leg out. So in my case, it's my right leg. I'm taking my left hand and putting it down so that it's a straight line from my shoulder down to the floor. And my right hand is coming up overhead, trying to make one long diagonal line from the tips of my fingers to my toes. Black Widow Pose. Think spidery thoughts, right? Okay, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna come up off of that hand. Take that right hand and take it down the leg. And we're taking this top arm and stretching it over to the other side of the room, towards that straightened leg. Try to keep that heart open. 3, 2, 1. Take the arm back. We're gonna take this right foot back in, stretch out the other foot. So in my case, it's my left leg. We're gonna take our right hand, place it on the ground, fingers spread wide, Black Widow Pose, and the other side. One long diagonal line from fingers to toes is your goal. Three, 2, 1, come on up. Take this left hand, slide it down the left leg, and we're gonna take our right hand and stretch it out over the head towards the left side of the room. And we don't wanna cave in here, we wanna keep our heart open. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, now we're switching over to Robin and the Batboat pose. So for this pose, we're going to bring our legs up and we are in the Batboat. I love I probably could have done just like an entire Batman one, because there's so many Batmobile, Batboat, Batcopter, and then all the villains in that world. Try to keep your back straight here. We are going to go back and forth with our feet, kind of acting like we're rocking the boat here. And straighten both legs, bring the legs down, and get ready for we're doing Catwoman Pose. Lots of Batman poses right at the beginning here. Okay, so fingers are spread wide, back is straight. And for Catwoman Pose, we are going to act like a Halloween cat. Round the spine, 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna drop the belly and look up. Looking up at Batman on a building maybe, then rounding the spine. I love this because Catwoman kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes she's good, she's on Batman's side, sometimes she's not. She switches sides to whatever's convenient for her. All right, we're gonna take the hands forward, curl the toes, and we're coming into downward facing bat. So this is our Batman pose. And Batman, I really like him because he doesn't actually have any superpowers. He's got super skills and technology and training. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, and we're coming into Sidework Pose. Sidework Pose is going to be your plank. You can put your knees down if you like, or you can keep them up. Whatever you do, don't sag. Keep strong and straight like a cyborg, like you are a robot. And then we're going to come all the way down to our bellies. Bring the hands forward and the elbows kind of back. Look up and get ready for Black Canary Cry, which apparently is supposed to be pretty deadly, right? So we're just gonna open our mouth. We're gonna breathe in, open our mouth and go, ah, or ah, or I don't know, I can't even make the sound. So you make the sound, you'll be better at it than I am. As we look up. Okay, coming back down, bringing our hands down, and we're getting ready here for Superman pose. And so for Superman pose, you're gonna lift your feet first, then lift your hands off the ground, and then bring the hands back, like you're flying like Superman. Dun da 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 dun dun. Dun da 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 dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Now there's so many different Superman poses, songs, but that's like my favorite. I've got 2 little boys at home, and when they were babies, that was the song my husband would like make them fly around to. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Place the hands down. Let your forehead rest for just a moment. Acting like Superman's had a little bit of kryptonite. Just resting for a minute here. All right, we're gonna take our hands, place them on the mat. We're gonna walk the feet forward and come all the way to a standing pose. So we are coming into Thor pose. So think Thor, right? Thor is just a total boss. Your feet are gonna be spread apart about that much, right? And you want to strengthen the legs, lengthen the spine, bring your shoulders up and down and back, and your hands are out. Okay, so this is kind of your, think you are strong, you are a boss, you are Thor. And getting ready to come into our Thor hammer pose. So bring the hands up, you're acting like you're grabbing your hammer. And on the count of 3, we're going to slowly, in slow motion, smash the hammer down all the way to the ground. Bend those knees a little bit. And if you want, you can make sound effects like pow or something. I don't know. That seems like more like a gunshot than a hammer. All right, place the hands down on the mat, and you can jump or you can step back to downward facing bat again. We're going to raise the right foot all the way up into the air, bend the knee so that your leg looks like a lightning bolt. So we are coming into the flash pose, lightning bolt flash. But we're not going to do it quickly, as you might expect with flash. We're just hanging out here for a minute. 3, 2, 1, straighten the leg and bring it all the way down. We're going to bring that foot all the way up to the feet. We are coming into
Shazam pose. So for Shazam pose, we're going to put our back leg down. We're going to lift our arms up, and we got to do our Shazam arms. So one arm is like this, one arm is like this, and you have to say Shazam! Shazam! Do it in your best Shazam voice. Awesome. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to switch where our arms are. Imagine that you are Iron Man, and you've got this huge shining light in the middle of your chest. Bring the arms out, shine that light forward, and look up. Iron Man pose. Okay, bring the hands down, lift up that back knee, and bring your right foot back into downward facing bat again. Okay, we're going to lift our left foot, or the other foot, the foot you didn't do last time, and bend the knee like a lightning bolt coming into our flash pose again. On the other side. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg, bring the foot all the way up to the front of the mat between the feet. Lower the back knee. And again, we're coming into our Shazam pose. So lift the hands up, one arm forward, one arm back. Shazam! Here we go. And then switching into Iron Man pose. Once again, hands over the heart, and then bring them out to the side. Push your heart forward and look up. Acting like you're shining that light out into the world. 3, 2, 1. Hands back on the floor. Curl that back toe, lift the back knee, and we're in downward facing bat again. Okay. So we're going to jump forward, jumping those feet forward, come all the way back up, and we're going to get ready for Poison Ivy pose. So for Poison Ivy pose, we're coming into a pose that reminds you maybe a little bit of a tree, right? If you've done some yoga, you might think about tree pose. So we're going to put our right foot up so that the knee is bent. Your toes can touch the mat, or they can come onto the shin, but like the side of the shin. You don't want it to be on your knee, is the only thing. Then you're going to take your hands like vines, bring them in front of you so that the elbows are stacked, and wrap the hands. Okay, so these are our Poison Ivy hands. And this is a lot of balance. So expect that you're going to fall out a few times, and anytime you fall out, just come right back in. Lift the elbows up, look up at the hands for an added challenge. 3, 2, 1. Release the hands to the other side, but before we do that, just kind of give that left foot a little break there, the foot that you were balancing on. All right. So, sending this right foot down. Imagine you've got roots coming out of that right foot, growing into the ground. Find where you want to place that left foot. Bring the arms wide, and we are going to cross them again like vines, Poison Ivy pose. Bring the elbows up, look up at the hands for an added challenge. 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice job, everyone. Okay, next we are coming into Green Lantern pose. So what you're going to do is take one giant step up, okay? And we are coming into Green Lantern pose. So what we're going to do is put both hands up, and then you're going to act like you're holding that green lantern. So place the lantern in your hands and then shine it forward. Nice. Okay, now we're going to transition into Black Panther pose, okay? So we're going to take our lantern, cross our arms in our chest, and we're going to say, Wakanda, right? I love that movie. It was so good. And I love all the female characters in that as well. It was awesome. Okay, and now we're going to take the arms out wide, Step that back foot forward, step it forward again, and lift it off of the mat, coming into Wasp Pose. So Wasp is a tiny, very awesome member of the Avengers. Okay, place that foot down, and we're gonna step that right foot back. So we're doing the other foot now, coming again into Green Lantern Pose. So bend that front knee, take the lantern in the hands, lean it forward, 3, 2, 1. Now we're coming into Black Panther Pose. Cross the arms in front of the chest. Wakanda. Nice. And now we're getting ready for Wasp Pose. Stick the arms out. That back foot, we're going to bump it forward. 3, 2, 1. See if you can lift it off of the ground. Wasp Pose. Very nice. Okay, plant that foot on the ground. Next, we are actually going to come into Aquaman Pose. So for Aquaman Pose, our feet are wide. We're going to take our right foot, point those toes towards the right side of the room. See if you can scooch them up a little bit. Bend that knee and bring the arms out. Looking out over the front arm. Pretend like you have your trident in the arm. You've got these big bulky muscles. You're ready to swim. You're ready to do whatever you need to do to protect your kingdom. All right, nice. Now we're transitioning into Captain America Pose. You're gonna take that front arm, bend the arm back like you've got your shield. We're taking our shield all the way up. Slide that back arm down the leg a little bit if you can. All right, straighten the leg. We're gonna switch sides. So we're kind of tick-tocking our feet so that the left foot points towards the left side of the room, and the right foot is kind of pointing either sideways or diagonally, whatever's comfy. Bend that front arm, coming again into our Aquaman Pose. Grab your trident, arms wide. Stay strong here. Find your inner superhero strength. 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn our arm into Captain America, holding our shield. Slide the right hand down the leg as you point your shield upward, acting like you are defending yourself. Awesome. Straighten that leg. And we're going to bring both feet in just a little bit, keeping them wide. Point the right foot towards the right side of the room, coming into Spider-Man Pose. So imagine out of the right hand, which is pointing towards the right side of the room, you're going to release some webs. Slide down towards the webs, and then we're going to tip so that our right hand is on our leg somewhere, and our left hand is up. It's like we're hanging upside down. Did you guys ever see the Spider Pig song they did on The Simpsons? Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. All right, flipping the arms back up. Tick-tock the feet. Once again, toes are pointing that way. And we're gonna shoot webs out of our left hand. So shooting the webs, sliding towards the webs, and then we're going to take that left hand down onto the leg, lift the right arm into the air, hang it upside down. Maybe we'll get an upside down kiss today. We'll see. That's for the teenagers, not the kids. Nobody needs to be kissing if you're a kid. All right, flipping the hands back up. And we're going to take both feet so that they're pointing diagonally towards the corners of the room. We're getting ready to come into Wolverine Pose. So get your Wolverine claws out, okay? And then we're going to bend our knees, getting our fiercest Wolverine claws out. And I just feel like Wolverine is real creepy. Like, I would not want to mess with him. That dude is serious. He often seems pretty angry too, in my opinion. All right, 3, 2, 1, straighten the legs. Bring the feet in just a little bit Oh wait, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Bring the feet a little wider. We're gonna come down with our right leg straightened and our left knee is bent. Our hands are on the ground. We're coming into Batgirl pose. Now Batgirl is amazing, right? She's like one of the top martial artists in the world. She's super intelligent. So we're going to act like we're going back and forth. So bend the other knee. We're gonna go back and forth from side to side like we are Batgirl, trying to determine which angle we are going in. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet in. We're gonna bend the knees. We're getting ready to come into my favorite pose, Hulk Smashasana. The pose is normally called Malasana, but we're gonna call it Hulk Smashasana. So we are the Hulk now. Bring the Hulk fist into the air. 3, 2, 1, Hulk smash! Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, Hulk smash! And last time, Hulk smash. Very nice. All right, let's come to a seat. We're gonna put the feet out wide, but don't make them as wide as you can. You actually want them to come in a little bit because we're not trying to hurt ourselves here. We're just trying to find a good stretch. We are coming into Hawkman Pose. Bring the hawk arms out wide. See if you can touch your toes. If you can't, that's okay. We're not all made to be that flexible. So you can always bring your hands into the knees, the shins, wherever you can reach that doesn't hurt. The goal here with Hawkman Pose is not to overextend yourself. The point is not to touch the toes. The point is to find the perfect stretch on your legs. So whatever that is, with your back proud and strong and straight, keeping your eagle eyes, or your hawk eyes rather, looking straight forward. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of wiped out here. And we're getting ready for our last pose, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna lay down, and we are becoming one of green arrows. Green arrows. So we're gonna bring the hands up overhead, pointed, like the tip of an arrow, and our feet are going to come so that the heels touch, and the feet are kind of coming out from side to side. And we're gonna stretch as long as you can. 3, 2, 1, and then relax everything. We're gonna rest for just a moment. Catch our breath. Superheroes are amazing because of the incredible strength, flexibility, intelligence, all the things that they're able to do with their talents. But even superheroes have to rest. Even superheroes get exhausted. So we're just taking a few moments here. Maybe your eyes are closed. Maybe they're just mostly closed. We're catching our breath. Thinking about some of those Supergirl breaths, the super breaths we did earlier. Three more breaths. Two more. Last one. All right, we're gonna hug the knees into the chest. Get ready to rock and roll up to a seated position. 1, 2, 3, and sitting up nice and straight and tall, I want you to think about all of the DC and Marvel poses that we just did. Which ones were your favorites? The DC poses, the Marvel poses? Was there a specific one that you just really loved? Who's your favorite DC character? Who's your favorite Marvel character? Think about all of those and either comment on the video or on the Facebook post and let us know. We would love to hear. Also, check out our huge catalog full of comic books, because we have tons of comic books, graphic novels, all the things about
your favorite DC and Marvel characters. You can put them on hold online and use our pop-in pickup service to pick them up. All right, have a great day.